Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to PA's Perpetual Testing. Today I thought we were going on to new maps. No. This is Minimalism. We've been here before. This is the chamber from SevenSilhouette. Apparently been changed, because I have received it before. What did it say here? Apparently my solution was incorrect. So we're back. Also, apparently the map has been patched in some way, shape, or form. Not entirely certain how, but fair enough. Alright, the lights there probably have something to do with it. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I just fling out of an area over there before? Yeah, that area is not there anymore. What the hell happened? Or it's not visible from here at the very least. Perhaps my solution was incorrect, so I've got to figure out some way to fling over there. I mean, I still have the light bridge. That, at the very least, is something. But, what to do with it? I mean, I've got to try to figure out what I did wrong. Last time, I was able to just keep my momentum low enough that I could get through there. This time, I'm going to need to hit my head on something to be able to get through. But what? You know, you guys have already seen the very beginning of this test chamber, so I'm gonna just cut to when I've gotten it. Wait, maybe I don't need to. I might have just gotten it. What if I hit my head sideways? What if I just flump my body into a wall? That would lower my momentum, certainly. What if I did it over there? Could I do it over there? It's about the only place I could do it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, now I've got some momentum. There's something cool. Alright, now I've got to get to somewhere that I can see the exit. Because I think this is about the right amount of momentum. I might be able to work with this. Alright, so I've got my blue portal below me. I'm going to have to replace my blue portal. I can't keep it in there. Unless I inch sideways, but I think I can ignore the inner part of that now. I don't think I'm going to need the hard light bridge again. If I do, I'll have to restart this. So let's try over here first. There we go. Okay, can I see any? Oh, I can see the wall from here. So going through orange portal, I'm able to see it. So I'll have to place my blue portal over there on the next pass. And hopefully fly through. No! Oh man, that was close. Okay, that was very close. If I hit my head a little bit sooner right there, I should be able to make it through. I do think that's the solution, so I'll just cut to when I've actually managed to do it. See you all then. Oh, as it turned out, that was the very next time I did it. Alright, that actually worked out pretty well. I like how you've sloped this surface a bit. Or wait a minute, was that there before? Probably was there before. I was just able to actually catch myself on here, but that small wall right there was able to fix the method that I used before, which I think is pretty clever. I like the fact that he was able to fix it with such a small change. But hopefully this was the intended method. If it wasn't the intended method, I'm not going back to this. This is like the second time already. What the hell is going on with my textures? Okay, I'm going to need to finish recording quickly if I'm having visual bugs. Anyway, that was genuinely the last test chamber I had submitted to me, so now we're going to go on to others. Oh, GLaDOS sounds again. I'm used to that line now. I know, I've heard this line dozens of times.
Let's see what the next test is.
Alright, welcome to... Okay, so I'm going to have to use faith plates in the map called Boss Battle 1, in which I will be conducting a boss battle. Ooh, that looks impressive. Check this thing out. Alright, the music doesn't really match. Hold on, the music doesn't really match. Let's, I'm gonna pause for a second. Hold on. Alright, I managed to kill the turret. But now we've got a 4-part plan from Portal 2's final boss playing in the background. Here we go. Let's get rid of these turrets and get out of here. So we've got... Alright, both deactivated, and we've got faith plates on the walls attached to buttons that are going to do... what? Who cares? Let's fling. Oh, shit. Suck it down! Gotcha, buddy. Alright, that was actually pretty cool. Unplanned, but cool. Alright, so I've got to be able to progress further up the machine by getting to that switch back there. How am I supposed to get to that switch? I've also got a button attached to something. I've got a turret over there. Perhaps I can fling myself upwards over here by flying down here. Oh no, nowhere near high enough. Okay, maximum velocity and all that. Now where then? Oh, we have something activated up there, at the very least. Perhaps I can fling myself upwards from this upper area. Place a blue portal over there. What just happened to my fling? You know what, screw it. We got it anyway. Up here. Okay, it's actually controlled by spheres. Interesting. And the sphere was presumably linked to the turret dropping somehow? Who cares? Let's fly back up and see what we can find. Never mind, I can't find anything. Because I keep not making it. So I've got to get up here somehow, but I can't see any way up. It's linked to over there, but I have no idea how to activate over there. Let's get back to the other side. If we fly over there, maybe we'll be able to fling up to the other turret and cause something to happen. We've got to take out both of the boss's arms, after all, before we really continue the boss fight. Haha! Gotcha, sucker! There we go. Both sides are now triggered, because I've taken out the turrets on the... What is these? These are the arms, alright. And I'm in the boss's head. Where what will happen? Oh, I can't do anything else with this. Oh, I've got additional turrets. Shoot! Companion cubes dropped, okay, to save me from the boss, and press the button to do... What? Oh. I've got an excursion funnel on either arm, probably, or do I just have it on the one? I just have it on the one. Oh, I've got to go get those cubes back. They're the things I've got to toss into the buttons. Quickly! Back upstairs! Okay, now... I should actually be able to get the cube into the button into there more easily by dropping it into a funnel. If I'm not mistaken. Not mistaken about what I could do here. Hopefully that'll portal funnel to where it's supposed to go. Fling out, roll, straight into the excursion funnel. Alright, perfect. I don't even need to leave. What does this button do? The other excursion funnel. Great. We'll be able to do the same thing from here. Blue portal. Crouch, just so I can get a bit closer. Orange portal, and fling the second cube. Portal funneling, don't fail me now. It is a wonderful feature that they added to the game. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's fly over there personally and take care of this mess. Great. Now drop this into the second one. And that should trigger whatever's going on down there, so I'm going to hurry over. Come on. Unveil whatever it is. Great, it's another faith plate. Into his chest, I assume? Oh, that is cool looking. Sweet. Press the button. Boss fight finished. Alright, that was actually pretty cool. Take down all the pieces, Colossus climb style. Oh, let's stop the music a second. There we go. Alright, so that was a pretty cool map that all worked out fairly well. It all worked as planned, too. And while it wasn't always obvious what I had to do, just the basic mechanic of destroying turrets to make things happen was established with the feat, and I just didn't quite catch on until the second part of the fight. Perhaps some sort of indication near the turrets would have been alright, but that I can't think of any way you would have done that, and the mechanic was neat enough on its own that it doesn't really need improvement. So... I think that's about it for this map. On to the next one. Alright. As you can see, this map is called Aerodynamics.
You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
And it seems to be based in the old aperture style. Alright, how am I supposed to get across here? Higher up, yep, there we go. So it's a fall puzzle for the very first one. Environmental puzzles are always fairly simple. Just take stock of what you have, use it as planned, fly across. That was a nice little shake effect too. But I gotta say, this map looks particularly well made. It was pretty much obviously made in Hammer. You really couldn't do this in the normal engine, but it's done in Hammer well, so there you go. Alright, let's see, what else am I supposed to do in here? No other real... Okay, so I'm supposed to fly into that, I assume, to break it? Do I have an area to fly into to be able to break it? Okay, no, oh, I might actually. If I place my orange portal there... Oh, I'm gonna have to do a multiple portal fling in a controlled setting? That's pretty cool, actually. So what I assume I have to do is place my orange portal down here now, which will fling me upwards into the blue portal in the other room, from which I will place my orange portal on the wall, breaking the glass. Oh my god, that's clever. Okay, I figured it out pretty quickly, but that really is quite a notable event. And of course, you can open the door from the other side, just not that side. Press the button, this door immediately opens, and if you look at the design here, the button is red and stands out completely from its environment. Nothing else red there, so it immediately draws your eye, and when you press it, your eye is drawn to the event that happens right in front of you due to the windows. So that's all extremely well designed in this case. Just very obvious what you're supposed to do. And the other part of the test, the part with that, maybe not quite as obvious what you're supposed to do, but you can probably figure out from the cracked glass that you're going to have to impact it with something, and since the only thing you have is yourself, that's just about the only option that's available to you. So, let's just pop into... Alright, I can only assume that's just baseline. I don't think I've heard it that much, though. So, take that for what it's worth. Alright, so next we've got some propulsion gel. Oh, I think I've seen a map like this before. In fact, I think we did a map like this just the other day. Go figure, right? So, wait for some bounce gel to fly onto that platform there. Perfect. Then we're going to need to get some propulsion gel over here by putting this here and pressing that. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Because I stepped through a field that was behind me. Okay, now I need to fling back over here, as we've done before, by... Yep. Okay, so I need to fly back over here in the same method we did in the test chamber the other day. Pretty much the exact same fling, as a matter of fact. There we go. Then we have to use that to do what... In fact, almost this entire map looks exceptionally similar to the one we played just a day or two ago. That is astounding, really. I mean, cube on button to flip panel. To wall panel. To... Oh, dear. Oh, no. No, 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 you can't be doing that. I can't find maps that are yours, that are in the top maps of all time. That's not right, man. I mean, I could forgive it if it were maybe just that part or just this part, but the whole map? It's even got the bounce gel visible from that side, the switch at the end. The only thing you changed is you put that switch like 10 feet higher in the air. I'm disappointed, man. The hell? So, since we already know the solution to the map, let's go ahead and solve it. Let's see. I needed to get the button off the panel, which means I actually needed to put bounce gel there, but to be able to do that, first I have to get through to the bounce gel from that side. So, blue portal and orange portal right here. Go ahead and accelerate through. Bounce over. Now I have my blue and my orange. Now I want to place my orange portal here and run through it to get the momentum I need. Quick saving here. Seem familiar yet to anyone who's seen me play the other map? It should. So I'm actually not supposed to jump through this one. The jump in the other one was a bit different, but pretty much the same. Or virtually the same. It just got small differences in terms of trajectory, things like that. Go ahead and bounce over. And then orange portal here again. Let's try that out once more. Just run through, bounce up. And hey, look, now we have bounce gel here. So I place my blue portal here to get the bounce gel onto the floor. Now that I've done that, I can get up even without the bounce gel. So I'm going to, or even without the cube on this button, so I'm going to do so. Bounce up, place the cube here so it's well out of the splash radius of the orange gel that I'm going to be putting down here in a second. Run back through here. And then bounce over. Then bounce back over this. Place my, either of my portals really. Let's call it my blue portal for this playthrough right here. Then place my orange portal here after pressing this button. This will put some orange gel onto the... Oh, it's different. It's different from the other one. Very barely, but it is technically different. Alright, let's see here. Was this the top weekly or was this the top all time? This might have been the top weekly. He might have copied you. Oh god, I've got to figure out which one of these maps was posted first, you know? Alright, bit of detective work going around, all that jazz. I guess it just goes to show you put a different map into a old aperture style, it's bound to do a little bit more for you. So let's see, how am I supposed to get across with the cube if that's the case? I mean, I could just bring the cube across, try to put bounce gel over there. If that succeeds, I can just bounce up with it. That's a possibility. Because, I mean, there's nothing for me to portal on up there. Apart from the bounce gel surface itself. Let's get back up there and see if there's anything funny. Oh, but I can't, can I? No. Alright, so I'm gonna have to place all this stuff back where it was here a sec. So I can get back up to the higher ground. So... blue portal. Orange portal. Perfect. Back through the test chamber. Oh, god damn it. I'm assuming that that surface is not portalable. That little one that I can bounce on. That is quite a clever little solution, though. Having that small triangular bounce panel there. That allows you to get up even if you get stuck. Alright, so bounce on through. Go ahead and go through here. Now this map does differ in one very significant way, and that is in the change of that not being there. So, I need... yeah, I'm going to need a means to accelerate through here. But I'm also going to need a means to get through there. Oh, that is different. Yeah, most definitely. Oh, I just bounced off the wrong place. Which means I put my portal in the wrong place. Damn it. Alright, well let's go back through here. No, not back through... fuck. Just fall through here. There we go. Orange portal, blue portal. You know what, I'll just see you guys when something different from the original map happens. Alright, so I've been working on this a bit. I think I figured out the solution, but I'm just going to restart the puzzle to do it. Also, I'd like to mention that while I was off camera, I did a little bit of investigating into what's going on here with the identical maps. Boing Boing, the map by Deathwish 808, which I originally played, was released December 14th at 3:06 p.m. This map was released December 14th at 1:08 a.m., which means a 12-hour turnaround time from this map's creation to Deathwish's version being posted on the internet and eventually submitted to me. If that's not the case, please let me know. That would absolutely make my day to hear that you did not, in fact, submit something to me that was not originally yours. But if for some reason it was, it's probably better to come clean now, buddy. I'm sorry. The fact that I was able to stumble upon this map, though, given the fact that it is different though. That's pretty astonishing. Anyway, so that was the solution. I just had to bring the cube up while the portal was still here. It's even a bit easier than Deathwish's version. To be quite frank, he only added the upper area. And maybe, you know, that or this guy stole it and then removed the upper area. And then maybe that warrants, you know, the change in the map, but it's, long story short, I'm pretty disappointed in at least one of you. Alright, I think that's it for the day. I think that's where we have to end it. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been PA's Disappointed Testing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Alright, hey everybody, it's PA again. I just spoke to Deathwish, and he pointed me to his description for Boing Boing, which pointed out that this was, in fact, a tribute, as he called it, to the original map by Ben77. That said, and there were some changes to it. He also said that he removed one of these simpler solutions that people were using to get to the exit. Not sure what that was. Maybe that was the solution I used, since, I don't know, that almost seems intended. So you just add a bit of difficulty to the map. With that said, I don't know. I mean, there's a difference between, like, a tribute and a knockoff. And you kind of nearly crossed the line there, Deathwish. The point I'm trying to make to any map maker out there is that if you use a map as inspiration and then create your own based on it, that uses the mechanics within it in a new and interesting way, that's fine. But you took the level design, I'm talking about Deathwish in this case, you took the level design, the level shape, and the level idea from Ben77, and then you just kind of changed the end of the map. And granted, you did not include the beginning of Ben77's map, which was the other part of the outside of Ruined Aperture. You just included the second part, which means you just took a piece of his map and then moved it slightly. And I'd say that your high bounce part was probably one of the more frustrating aspects of the chamber. I don't know. In this case, I think it's a bit too close for comfort. And in the future, I would just encourage you to try to use the ideas that he has to make a new map that is based on it. Unless you are intentionally trying to recreate a map, in which case don't call it a tribute, call it a recreation with a change or something. But the point is that this was just a bit too close. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. See you all tomorrow. Alright, the plot thickens. Basically, after messaging Beemaster about what's going on there, and after him explaining to me that his was just a recreation of the map and that no offense was meant, he made an edit to the map and instructed me to read it. The edit, obviously, is in front of you now. Gave credit up top. Paragraph insulting people who play the maps. Second paragraph pointing out that it's me and Tom K, whoever Tom is. Sorry, man. Maybe you're in the comments or something. I'll have to find you later. Ben77 seems to improve himself, saying that's an extended version, so I mean, I assume it's alright. I just didn't like it for being derivative, I suppose. Anyway, the point is, he said that he's frustrated with the fact that I haven't provided the remake of the map that I played a while ago. Can't even remember what episode it was at this point, but it was months ago. He's not wrong about that. I don't remember providing any excuses for it, but I just really haven't wanted to. I much enjoy playing the maps and providing commentary much more than I prefer creating them. I'm going to be completely honest there. And while I can claim that this doesn't necessarily give me the most credibility when I'm making maps and when I'm giving commentary on how to make maps, the general principles of game design will remain the same regardless of which game series you're going through. And most of what I comment on are just very well established tropes and archetypes related to the creation of games and the maps they're in. So it's just, most of my commentary is very basic level stuff. I don't feel like the map maker is ever stupid for creating what they've done. I think the map maker may be misguided at the worst of times. Despite what I say. Obviously, my commentary is not necessarily going to reflect my professional feelings as much as it's going to always reflect just a focus on trying to make a map that, or trying to make a video that people can enjoy. Occasionally, I'll just give that up in favor of frustration or in favor of just like gushing about a map I really enjoy, but mostly I'll try to maintain a fairly professional air. Overall, just the whole situation, it's obvious that Deathwish is frustrated. It's obvious that he wants me to remake his map, which, given how much he seems to want it, I will do in the near future here. I'll just get on it when I'm remaking, or when I'm watching streams or something at night, just during my downtime, during my free time. I'll see if I can't get it going. And overall, I'm sorry you feel this way, Deathwish. I really am. But it was not my intent to demean you with this. It was just my intent to say that, you know, I think that you and other map makers are better than simply copying what other people have done. That said, I'm going to be copying what you've done in the remake of your map that I promised a while ago. I don't think I said I could make it much better than you did. If I did, that was extremely callous of me, and I'm sorry. But overall, just I think I should be able to make that map and improve upon some of the things that I didn't like, deadly traps, confusing game orientation, things like that. And just I think that we should be able to make it better together. Or we should be able to make a better map together. In that you make it, you give all the puzzles, and I'll work on cleaning up what I can in the remake. So, sorry everybody, this has gone on a lot longer than anticipated now, lots of drama, but overall, it's obvious that I've hurt some feelings, and that's not my intent. I want to make content for you guys to enjoy. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of Perpetual Testing. This has been PA.